This is Wan Pot Show with Triple A on Sierra Network Radio.
This na fantasy series, the Wan Pot Show with Triple A. Get at the pande, make we all can pull the Wan Pot na Sierra Network Radio with Triple A.
Sierra Network Radio, all day, every day.
Bonatrot, Sierra Network Radio, Triple A, present the Wan Pot Show. Maggie Pepper Salt, the number 1, auto 2, 3 or 4. Make the Munku, the Moko. Left Kalo, Kagis what go. Wan Pot Show, Bonatrot, Mega Allah. Oh, yeah.
Sierra Network Radio, all day, every day.
Yes, just like us I've been telling you earlier on the show, today is a special day on the Wan Pot Show. And all the way from Paris, we get Senesie Brima, and also we get another special guest all the way from Sweden. But I go bring come Senesie Brima, make it introduce with special guest, and we go take him from there. Yes, Senesie Brima, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Fambulu Nado, this na Senesie Brima. Don't come with another new program today. We get with brother, as we all know, Sierra Network Radio, we did for push salon business go before. So today we get a brother where it's always can be with we now this program. It gets a very new project, and the man where it don't really work for make a push salon go before. So it don't sit down, it don't think, it say no, this one me one not go able. So it gets a project in mind where it will make public to the people of Sierra Leone within the diaspora how we all go come together and see how we will push we sweet salon go before. Because like always we can say, remember the last program I be telling I say, me I not give up on salon no. Salon must better, and salon in better one, it left to we. Now we get for make salon better. So today we get a brother all the way from Sweden, where now Mr. Ishmael Kargbo, where go can tell with something, but this is a new project we get at mind. Then you carefully listen to the program, you go call or you send a text message for contribute to the program. I would like to welcome my brother on board, we are Mr. Ishmael Kargbo. Mr. Ishmael Kargbo, good day, and tell the listeners they are doing.
Thank you very much, my brother. And as you don't introduce me, my name is Ishmael Kargbo, and immediately live in Sweden. I'm happy for the part of our program, and I'm glad for the confidence you wanna get for they discuss issues them about Sierra Leone. This is something we need for everybody in Sierra Leonean, not only for Una. We organize this program here, but for every Sierra Leonean where they listen. And I hope and encourage everybody else where they listen, make it pass the message, make we get more audience now this wonderful forum. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, my brother. You get a project at hand. We you try for, first of all, before we come to the project, I just want to make we listeners they know who that Ishmael Kargbo.
Oh yes. Well, originally, of course, we all know come from a salon, but we don't move to Sweden for the past 17 years. And the gentleman who introduced me, we happened to go to the same secondary school, which was a blessing in that regard. And since I moved to Sweden as a result of the Civil War, I don't try for engage myself in a lot of activities, both for my welfare in Sweden and for back home. And as I say, 17 years means most interestingly, which I don't do for the most, engage in studies. And well, I've been reading a lot of stuff where I not go into, but during the process of reading, you get a lot of motivations, a lot of ideas them for make a contribution, very positive contribution towards the country in development. So in my own part, my starting point was creating the Organization of Sierra Leoneans in Sweden, which is the largest. We started in 2004, and it's, I could say, I'm a brainchild. And today we are happy. Over the years, we don't undertake a lot of activities them both in Sweden and Sierra Leone. And among others, during the Ebola, we send a lot of medical equipment. And prior to the Ebola, we visit several hospitals them who they send some aid to, schools as well, and people coming to Sweden who are new. We now get no side for go. The Salone Union, they stand up for them until they get know-how for take the right course. So I would say basically now we engage in a lot of social activities and development activities as well.
Okay. Mr. Kargbo, you can tell me more because I make for understand, see, you don't have that particular program once at the time you now be the president of the Sierra Leone Union, Sweden. You can tell me something about that particular association there?
Yes, when I moved to Sweden for 17 years ago, as I said, that was on the 22nd of July, 1999. I found out the very few Sierra Leoneans, then really around Stockholm in particular, not being get that much for do with each other. So even as an asylum seeker, I had the ambition for make we start a platform for Sierra Leoneans for the meet. So I meet one or two veterans then who be on there prior to my arrival, try to convince them into that for make we start an organization. We will name the Organization of Sierra Leoneans them. And through the organization today we will say we existence don't help for bring a lot of Sierra Leoneans them now Sweden, organize activities then for kids them, with kids every born now. We showcase Sierra Leone whenever we get the opportunity. We celebrate with independence together. We do a lot of activities then. But right within the existence of the organization, you could help but notice, say, there are other non-positive thinking activities in the way they take place where they always threaten the existence of the organization. So you build up on that and you build new strategies for continuity. So the program we can talk about actually, it's partly motivated by some of the things that we are receiving within the Salone Union.
Okay. I know say plenty of the Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters within the diaspora they listen. Then go on to know exactly some of the achievements them where you get through before you be left as the chairman or president of that particular union. You will make clear if we found some, maybe you listeners then go on to know some of the achievements the way you you get where you be there as a chairman of that particular union.
Well, as a chairman, I will say I've been very proud and honored for the confidence where I get from the people for putting me in that capacity today. And one of the greatest challenges we have been faced is for make we try for sensitize the Sierra Leonean community about the importance of education. And given the fact Sweden a welfare state with functioning institutions, it make very possible for everybody who acquire education for make you do without having to pay a single cent. So all you need to do, my own greatest interest or passion is education, as you self-aware, being a son of a teacher. We come in, even though it was not like the most interesting thing to do for let you tell people for push them, begin them in a school, or for make you do something that will motivate them. It has been a very huge challenge. But sooner or later, once people begin to see, yes, you're making all these strides and you're making all these moves into the society, a lot of people then come on board. Some were inspired by what we do individually and the motivation who they give now the organization. And then for extend me passion, we decided for undertake a school project in Apoti. It happened for meet one Swedish woman we been explained to we but some project we do in a salon. Now one school in Apoti we face a lot of constraints. So all we had to do was they made a build a school, mobilize the community, tell them about the importance of helping the community forget this school. So we put hands together, raise funds, myself personally with a lot of items we ship, we send them, they deliver them at the school. They can spend with now some of the information on our website. We now, orslis.org, orslis.org. Or we create a new one now. So we extend the organization beyond Sweden to Sierra Leone because we primary goal not only for stand for each other now we in a burying or stuff like that. We want to see how best we the impact the lives of Sierra Leoneans and through the organization. And once you get people, we spread the organization throughout Sweden. We make every Sierra Leonean know about the existence of the organization. Some they come inside very passively, and some they come actively, and those are the people that really pay membership fee. So we encourage either one of the two groups because at the end of the day, somebody is coming to Sierra Leone activity. And even within the African community in Sweden, in my capacity as a chairman, we try for extend existence, the information about existence to Guinean, Liberians, so many other Africans, so build cooperation with them. So today we do a lot of activities with a sense of commonality within the group stem. So those are some of the things that we are going to boost of. And for try for make an organization we know they think tribal thoughts them. We try for shape the organization in such an extent that it's only Creole, for instance, or it's only about Sierra Leone, not about Timni, Mende, this and that. So that is why we have been in existence for the past 12 years now. Most people in the field say the organization will die after, but since we are very strict with the direction of the organization, this is not a a tribal group, it's a political group, no religious waiting and call. We make the lines them very straightforward, so we enjoy all the tribes, everybody in Australia, whether you come more, I don't call the most remote village, Bianca or whatsoever. As long as you step in the Sierra Union, you are Sierra Leonean. No tribe is important for us. So
yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Brother Ishmael. Because we're very, very strict. Brother Ishmael, I know say starting then particular program then be really easy for you to be able to achieve some of the things the way that I like for you. What are some of the challenges? Because, we all then at the diaspora, you can tell somebody, say, well, now this I want for more could do, it will begin to say, well, me problem, and you get people, plenty people get their own different problem, but meeting Sierra Leoneans one-on-one, say you will achieve some of them things here. What are some of the challenges will be really get for reach at this particular goal?
The goal of the organization, I mean.
Yes, the organization now Sweden. We did talk about the organization now Sweden now.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of personal sacrifice because sometimes when you start them activities there, people in the FCC they run them out of personal interest. But as a leader, you therefore clearly demonstrates the motive behind creating something like this organization. Number one, send out a signal of inclusiveness where everybody in voice counts, whether you're a Pekin or you're a woman or you're a lesbian, whichever life where you choose for where you do in the community, you are welcome as an equal. And once you don't be that, the issue of transparency in these organizations is very important. You create a team of people where they're always ready for answer to even the worst questions they're willing to poke at you, because some people will try for test your strength and test your courage for lead. So then they say all negative things them. So if those negative things things that have been said about you, they hold you, make for let you know, continue, then the community will benefit from the intent we get. So in my own time, I believe I'm in a position in the Swedish society, get myself education, we go make a get job. I become self-sustained. I don't need anybody. I don't need 17 years. I don't ever ask anybody of any assistance. And based on that, you get trust because they know, no, this person, in order to do this organization for, they take money in a person hand. And for all years, them people then they ask, or they feel, say, oh, something don't have something. I will say, which I don't lose by getting this organization running. Is much more than I have earned. I have never earned a single cent in the organization. I have made it always clear. And democracy is one thing we for always allow. You don't just because I say, I created this organization, I want to do it forever. No, it doesn't work like that. A test of a leadership for letting them mention how successful it is about you leaving a legacy with people who work with. So if maybe as a chairman, I want for create the future leaders them, so that the way they come, then we jump inside the footsteps them. And today, as I say, I don't relinquish power willingly, even though people want for that continue. No, it doesn't work. You vote me once, twice, it's okay because the constitution says that. But after that, I'm not interested, but I will support fully. So the existing executive is also as transparent as we had it before. And by that way, you earn trust, and those who believe in which one they do, will hold on to an idea and continue for support to now.
Thank you very much, Brother Ishmael. Now let's come to this new idea where you try for create, where I believe so not so for only people with this reading, where you want to go worldwide, you want everybody be part of. It will give you a brief history or a brief background of this new project, this new idea we want to bring on board, because we make begin from Sweden, let people know whether that this person waiting you don't achieve, how serious or how mindful you dey for anything we they say they must achieve them. So then make a care family they go where they listen for make them know exactly who that we talk to and waiting you don't do who side you and waiting at some of the achievement. Now let people get exactly what you make today you did on air on Sierra Network Radio, where we can talk about this new project. So we will just give a brief background of why is the program the continuation.
Yeah, as you don't mention the name, I will repeat again. Lek We Salone, now a very simple concept. As the name implies, we get for Lek We country. And I get the motivation for even work with the concept like this because of the fact I believe, and most other Australians they believe, your country and whatever will be known about your country will only go out to people based on the information or the impression where you create. But you and I know, honestly speaking, over the years, and it has always been, politics, religion, they drive us quite far away from some of the simplest responsibilities that we get towards we state as Sierra Leoneans them. We always get big expectations about leaders, about people in power positions for change things them. But it will not always work because if the change not get some kind of anchoring in the ordinary people themselves, there will never be any sustainable change. Now we know of Sierra Leone, governments can come, then put their own titles. We get APC today, they started with attitudinal or something, behavioral change. I don't forget clearly the concept. But something therefore do with the change of the mindset of people. I look at the document, attitudinal behavioral change, ABC. I look at the document, it's fantastic in theory. I see and I go give praises to people and we come forward with that idea. It's so ambitious. But it gets, from my own perspective, so many shortcomings them. if we try for analyze them, we put these short commission together, we can able to build a new something out of that as a complement to the idea. As we say, the program winner A, B, C is so elaborate and only encompass leaders them, people that are stakeholders them. What's Lek We Salone about is simple. We want for focus on rebranding Sierra Leone inwardly, because we know Sierra Leone and Sierra Leoneans, there's so much for give to each other and for do towards nation building. But most of them are aware of the strengths, the individual strengths that we then get. So we on program, we want for target the local population, whether the origins of the indigenous of Sierra Leone. We want for target them, for make themselves see them and reflect on the things then we then feel say, yes, me as a Sierra Leonean, which I think about Sierra Leone, waiting I feel say the best about seeing Mr. Senesie and radio station they work on. Why we feel to forget a program like that? Do we accept it? Do we embrace it? Do we promote the idea of forget this kind of platform we will get, for instance? When we begin to see the importance and the value in the activities and the way we do as Sierra Leoneans, we will be able to form, within that logic there, we will be able to form an identity where we will use for market outside. I mean, during the Civil War and even the Ebola, two things then come up. We have very, very valuable natural resource system. Now, I know they talk about gold, diamond. This is human resource system. And they talk about when foreigners can come to Salone, they see the devastation of the war, for instance. And in this devastation, we Sierra Leoneans be so forgiven to all the people that we commit atrocities them against we. After a while, things started running just like nothing happened. Is this a positive attribute? Forgiveness. Now, something we will sell out to the to the world for letting them know Sierra Leone as a country of forgiveness, country where people in the bash at each other and come together again, just like nothing happened. And then came Ebola. People die. People become very stressed economically, socially. But at the end of it all, we were also classed as a resilient people. Are we actually resilient? You ask yourself the question, are we resilient as Sierra Leoneans then? If we are resilient, for instance, how do we make this human resource something good for nation building? So all them good things there, they happen with you, but me and you two, they read A, B, sometimes we go away and say, you're forgiven and we're resilient. But what about the man we know they read? We know A, B. If we able to market these words them, we able to get the best out of Australia and we get them, package them for sale internationally. How it will help you, for instance, for get people like tourists for coming our country. So there is much more we can do. We will include the ordinary people than just focus on the leaders them. Because when you focus on leaders, it might fail, depend based on the personal interest that we then get. But if you get a program like Lek We Salone, say, oh, well, I know you be peace now. And therefore, let me country, I know smell me country. Simple things like that will help to change how we live and for create an identity for us. So I can summarize that briefly, sir.
Yeah, you be the talk about on this because some of the things that we actually the point some of the programs the way some Sierra Leoneans can get a very good idea, just like this way they try for bringing Sierra Leoneans together, try for sell the image of the country to outsiders, and especially when they out here for there, we come together and see how we will rebrand some of the damage that we some of the brothers and sisters don't do to the country for let other people lack the country. Now we get for this at the forefront. We talk about tribalism because now these are some of the things that because one thing just like we get we other person will be the interview this song, Dr. C. We get people as we begin projects, say the pull it for the bring can development or bring cancer changes to say, oh, this person get political ambition. So what if we want to tell people then because of this project where you try for bring, you get any political ambition in future?
I will tell you, difficult for answer because you never know what the future holds. But I will do something because I believe in the impact we create for society. I don't actually feel tribalism na a big problem for deal with because I don't ever consider Sierra Leoneans for being tribalistic. I tell you an example of why I feel Sierra Leoneans are not tribalistic. People are just to play on the mentality. Well, basically the one that we know the read A and B. Those people are the unfortunate set of Sierra Leoneans. This project that they try for help. The reason why I have not believed tribalism exists, for instance, you and I know we speak different languages. But for many years we've known each other. We don't go to school together. We don't crack jokes them. And we are come to Sweden. It takes several years to get contact with you. But once I re-establish contact with you, you are always willing to speak to me as if we come out from the same mama and same papa. So I mean, this when you see communities that they take, for instance, the Nigerians, the Guineans, the way we did very close, where they live together now. When you go by the organizations, they see the Fula they sit down for themselves, the Creole they sit down for whichever tribes they will get it. Nigerians, them, Igbos, Hausas, some of them not even they marry beyond the tribes them. But Sierra Leone is so unique in that regard that I, as a Muslim, as I speak to you, so I'm Timney by tribe. If you want for pull me legs now, I go tell you, see, I'm married to a Mende woman and a Christian woman. So see how the diversity they benefit me. We know they look at tribe or they look at religion. We they look at, and as a matter of fact, my woman SABB traditionally, SABB woman. And well, you go classmate and any group of salon party you want for classmate. But with my name, it's very easy for locate me which party I go support. Now so they say, not the so AB. But the fact
you know what make I deliberately ask you this question?
Yeah. Because
the last I've been done they get do some contribution to this program, and they tell people they see the average Sierra Leonean need education. The education where they try for Tokyo, we past politicians there and the current one they will get always the full people. When they go, they dirty them brain, they begin bring that tribalism or something like that. But when me to me small book where Alan are able to reason out and not see it never exists in Sierra Leone. But we get people where always they go dirty the brain of the one way not go school. So me they say Sierra Leone before we develop, we need education. We need for try for establish that lower level contact to the last man and educate them. I believe say if we get this kind of organization for go there and say Sierra Leone this we get. But until we realize, say yes, but this person I like if they can like me, Sierra Leone will go before. So I appreciate you so much when you try for bring this thing, Lek We Salone, this program Lek We Salone, where you try for go down to the last man yonder. Now make a deliberately ask you because some people as you begin do something, they go begin classes say, but left me that man that's common Sierra Leonean. So now we will continue for the counting of this program for let me sensitize people and let people embrace this Lek We Salone project so that things will work. So now that make I deliberately ask you that question, make it clarify yourself. Because I know because me know you and I know see you always focus for making achieve whatever you focus on. So as we say, these are some of the things the things that we actually ready for put in place. Now, Lek We Salone. Now, only Sweden, you don't try for establish them or you want to make it worldwide. Let it reach to every Sierra Leonean.
The goal for Lek We Salone is for every Sierra Leonean simply get informed about the existence of the program and for making Lek Salone simply. And but as I say, it's much easier for communicate with people in the diaspora because of the ease of technology and stuff like that. But for making you able to get a success with such a program of a magnitude, you get for start na salon. We focus not only for diaspora. We focus actually on the starting point at the salon. With the look at certain areas that we may be accessible. We get people now who they recruit all over. As you see, I had you name. I mean, vast number of name database who I get. We do them for create awareness, but eventually not everybody will follow up. On a very few will be very active, and within these few, we go try for select representatives and from different parts of the country, and we go land with a pilot project. We are not going into the details of how we go do them, but it will be uniquely different from like the existing ABC projects, because here we the target people within at the lowest rung of the ladder, and are the one for create an engagement with. I tell you one thing, my brother. Why she don't live in France? The French people will get anything bad for see with themselves. But when it comes to talking about France outside or to somebody we know to French, then they regard themselves as French people. Whether you get Marie Le Pen, you get François Hollande, or whoever I get the most radical people, then get difference of opinion because it's politics. But at the end of the day, when it comes to standing for France, whether Frenchman they go bomb Ivory Coast or not, they will not even talk to you about France in massacre and Ivory Coast in terms of the big country, colonialists, the bully. Then they tell you we are French. Then every Frenchman they defend them. But we Australians, them sometimes, sadly, we get a tendency for not even give a praise to somebody where they do right thing just because I not belong to religion, I not belong to in political party. I make example again of Sweden. We get so many bad things Sweden they do. If you know they're not Sweden, they know that. Like towards immigrants, there is a high level of discrimination, racism here and there. For you as an immigrant, you therefore fight hard for letting you make your way through the society. But no, when we speak in terms of Swedes, we speak in terms of creating the image with people and the one for people and believes we are Swedes. We know they do this. We know they even talk some of the bad things they would do. We not even talk about them. You know they even like Sweden participates, for instance, in the slave trade, and the economy of Sweden, which is one of the richest countries in the world, was created with money and from slave trade. But in the history of Sweden, you hardly define the history books them what things we did not do with regards to slavery. So which means they create the identity devoid of the historical involvement into slavery. But we Sierra Leoneans them, we know they look at things them, we say, oh, this is SLPP, oh, this is APC. No, for goodness sake, if SLPP is in power and SLPP is doing something good for somebody, for the nation, whether I'm an SLPP or not, I therefore just learn for appreciate whatever is going on with the SLPP. The same goes to APC. Everybody here for belong to every party. But if I see APC they do something where they benefit somebody, me as Australia, make her feel pride for say yes, there is a road connection from Kailau to Po. This is Sierra Leone. This is not about APC. It's about Sierra Leone because I want to talk to a Swedes. Yes, there is a paved highway from Freetown to Kailau to Liberia. I feel proud about my country. But sometimes we know they do so. And the project the way they do Salone, the rebranding, the government rebranding, it's too international. We forget with people. Now we get with people and participation on board. Now we engage with the people and take the best attributes them out of people put this attribute them, package them, follow begin sell them as a nation together. We will prosper.
From what you don't talk with this, just in summary, it's like you one of you aims and objective. You try for see how you can able for come with this ABC where the government we don't create a whole secretariat for say for change the attitude towards the country or for change the attitude to how we do things. Now you there I don't create Lek We Salone. Is it exactly waiting this ABC they try for achieve now the same thing you said one for established to we within the diaspora for now we able to come together and see how best we can able to help government for achieve this particular thing when they be put in place. Just like we did talk, then they just put in black and white, but it's like nothing has been done. Because if I can recall, some of the people the way they be select for let them act in this place, we see so many bad things they happen. Some people be pull them because of corruption. Some other things they just sack this, pull this, count this one. So nothing has been done. So which focus actually you want for, or which area actually you want to focus on we within the diaspora, so that we self will able to change the attitudes towards Sierra Leone, or you want still we go with this because I'm make for understand say you at the beginning of the program you tell me about this ABC the what they put in black and white. So it's like we self within the diaspora, you want we self follow this ABC. If I can understand.
To be honest, I want to follow be clear to each other. Lek We Salone is completely independent. It's a political group. We don't get nothing to do with politics. We don't get nothing to do with ABC. That's just an example I make. But if
I understand.
Yes.
Ishmael,
mm-hmm. Yes,
I understand. What I did try for saying here is government create this attitudinal change, but nothing has been done. So for achieve some of that, some of them fear because you were in authority. I believe that you first get to change the attitude. People see how you follow, but they just put it in black and white. Nothing was done. So within there, I think you don't go through this particular thing, this particular stuff. You don't see how rich it was, but nothing has been done. So what I need for access, you want for create this particular Lek We Salone with in principle with waiting government we don't create, so that we will go down to the last man within at the village, last man within any parts of the world, for make Ubre and come back, so that we will see him for contribute immensely to the development of Sierra Leone. Is that not so, sir?
Yes. Lek We Salone now for we Sierra Leoneans getting to feel proud about our nation. And the difference between we own Lek We Salone and the existing ABC as again, where you see we change the mentality. Then say they learn old dog new tricks. For everybody expect everybody for change the mentality. How? What the question? How are you going to go about it? Now the biggest question, because it's a huge challenge. And to be honest, if one for just transform the mind of an old person like that, now a very kind of impossible task. You have to for break them down to the lowest possible. Because attitude now, most people in Nassau even know it's not attitude not change. But trust me, and comparatively, when you say to anybody in Nassau, say Lek We Salone, they go understand what you mean, Lek We Salone. And we now a nation brand a rebranding, completely a nation rebranding project. We goal, we engage the ordinary Sierra Leoneans, them the diaspora, back home, for make we always strive for lift we country, promote we country interests, push them for whatever happens. Let we show images them about we country we good, we appealing. For let you send a picture of Dovecots or Kawiyat. For hello?
Yeah. You're on live.
Okay. For put a picture of Salone on YouTube of Kawiyad, or it doesn't help Sierra Leone, because a tourist want to go to Sierra Leone. What kind of place is that? What are the good ones? This kind of place we get so many health challenges, the health hazards. I know they go to that kind of place. If you look in America, for instance, the level of poverty within America, you will be shocked.
Yes, family, sorry we lost Senesie, Brima and Ishmael, but we'll try for bringing them come back on board. Just hold on.
Great is the love we should have for thee. Family, we should be united whenever we...
Yes, we don't get Ishmael and Senesie again. Yes, Senesie, you can continue, sir.
Yeah, Ishmael, you can continue for Musa Idinesa.
Yeah, as I will say, the ABC initiative now a very top bottom. They do the opposite. A bottom top. We want to start from the ground. We want for the layman within a saloon. We not even read ABC, but make them understand the saloon important to them, and that incessantly will contribute to nation building. You don't need for big rule or whatsoever tangible, but just by giving the smallest service, like for stop criminal acts, for instance, at the streets, make an area safer than you just sitting down passively. All them characteristics there, we get them. We get so much within ourselves, but we know they get the space for release them and for make use of them. So that is why we really try for focus behind. And even in the diaspora, to be honest, sometimes, and in most cases, they say that the pull down syndrome, when you see somebody when a young person, Sierra Leonean, they try for take the walk towards progress. Somebody who want for drawing legs them for making reach that position them just because of one reason or the other. But if me no see where Senesie the progress, whether it benefit me directly or not, maybe if Senesie progress, he left a good legacy for Peking. Who knows whether in Peking or Peking will go meet up tomorrow. This is how these nations are built. Europeans, them after the Second World War, all these places have been just a piece of garbage. But they came together, all the citizens to embrace each other, promote them country, stand for them country, them together. Say, yes, this is our country. We don't learn from the experience of what you have to if we not stand together, hold each other, we no go able to succeed. And that is why you see all them rising xenophobia against we know to ethnic Swiss them or ethnic French people them, because they know they had worked hard to create the France that you live in, the Sweden that you live in. So we come in here now a threat. So then they always desire for projects say we are the Swedes, we are Swedish people. So if we say that mentality, they forget about you say, we are APC, we are SAPP, we are PDMP, or whatever party you belong to. I am a Sierra Leonean, so that is why I am going to stand and give the most minimal service to my nation for promote my nation. And apart for talk to anybody about my origin, we are in the diaspora. These are some of the things we need for the focus reminder. That is a whole rethinking process.
Okay. From we already listen to the program, we listen to the Sierra Network Radio, we get online with we at the studio, we get Ishmael Kargbo, they try for create a program, a project where they call Lek We Salone, and it try for invest all Sierra Leoneans within the diaspora for make you join and build salon. So Ishmael Kargbo, if somebody want to contact you for be part of this program, how we can do that?
Yes, I think within our Facebook, the easiest way for connect, just go Lek We Salone. Search for Lek We Salone, you will see you will follow the programs them. We invite people them daily for make them get awareness. And beyond that, we're not in a position for able to give out telephone contacts them. We get the WhatsApp group who call Lek We Salone, in a part of them, and we try for work for get ambassadors them. Every part of Europe and the diaspora. France, of course, we get you in a humble brother now. We will help you for propagate the idea. We get England already. Australia, we are working on it. America, we get representatives of America. It's fast. Even Germany, all the European countries them. So we just create the awareness. Make people know say yes, where we there. Even for behave well, it give a good image of salon. And for talk about salon, whether it's rough time, it's good time, now we your responsibility, the least we can do to the country. Don't sit there, send images about Mabela or whatsoever. It does not appeal to anybody who want to come to a country. When they send images, the Chinese are doing that. Not to see not China, every partner China is well developed, or America. No, but when they want to send images about the country, they send those images that really trigger something in your mind for let you know, say, this is America. So we have to also try to do that, start to do that, for maybe we raise the country. If it's progress in politics, Be proud of it, regardless of whether you support the government or not. You are Israel Leonean. You see progress, talk about it. Let we create an identity for ourselves. Let people know, say, yes, we exist. Help each other the best way possible. Follow we put Salone before.
Thank you very, very much, Brother Ishmael. Now go to studio and maybe we'll get somebody with send text or we'll get a question we will take from CEO. Yes, CEO.
I think say you don't ask everything. Now just how prepared he thinks say he go ready for take this to maybe the thing can be bigger than even the thing say it go be. How acceptable in already for that?
I'm very stubborn in which I believe say is a good cause, and failure is not an alternative for whatever I'm doing. I know it's a huge challenge. Once I don't start to discuss this now the radio, if I get the breakthrough, the next thing, somebody else will be curious, and that is exactly what I want to happen here. And yes, I know if it grow bigger than which I'd expect, we all go put chance. This not to initiative where I start for make a be the leader or control everything. No, you can't succeed if you don't bring people on board. So that is why we are looking for whoever is interested. As I say, it's a nation rebranding project. It's free of politics, free of religion. This is purely about promoting the interests of Salone. And one for take the human resources, where we own brothers and sisters, and where we know say we get, for make we begin to put them into good use for promote the country image. So yes, the challenges we are ready to shoulder them at all times.
Okay, that's very good because I don't know, but whenever you get time, you can go on Facebook and you search for "This is Salone." This is Salone. I don't know if you don't come across that page there.
No.
Everything we did do na the page, now the positive side of Salone. Sierra Network,
okay.
We na the radio company in other page. Then he say, "What's your daughter learning in Satom?" We they talk everything about Salone, but when you come to this is Salone, because that's the image we they try for portray to other people. Them you go find out say nothing about the other outcome of Salone. Did only the positive things. Now you go see the you make example. Let's say Jamaica gets slums, it gets everything, but when they're ready for promote, who side and feel say tourists for get attracted to, there's nothing about the slum, you know, did he? Now all the beautiful areas, them now you see all the beautiful areas.
Yeah.
So based on that, now then they this is Salone they work on. So if you go there, not only the beautiful things. Now only Salone man go there, but go comment say, yes, all this fine, but look yonder. But hey, yes, it's there. But definitely we know it too. They try for portray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a good venture. I hope say everything will work out well.
Yes. Well, now the hope that we all get, and I thank you for our own. This is Salone initiative as well. Together, we all get something for give to the country. So make we not be distracted by those we without of which we can do together, because there is so much power in togetherness and collectiveness. So make we put mind and together, make Salone be a place for everybody.
Thank you, sir. Yes, over to you, Senesie.
Yeah, thank you. I want to say thank you very much, Brother Ishmael Kargbo, where you tell me about you this project we get at hand, just like what the CEO say. We expect this program get for big Nigerian, and you don't say we say you ready, you prepare for take them, and you know for hold on to power, or you ready for accept everybody from every corner, as long as you as Sierra Leonean you come on board for make you can help for develop Salone. And one thing I want to say to listeners, the way they listen, any side, one thing I want to make you get at the back of your mind: no country not in the world will not get slums. No country not in the world will not get bigger man in the streets. But the good side of it, they always try to put them, let people, let it attract people. People will go there as tourists. We know they see people say with the go Sierra Leone, we the go this year as tourists. That now we get for make people they go, because now waiting people they see that in social media and they put they attract, they say, hey, I want to go to Egypt, I want to go see the pyramid, I want to go. Egypt and guess lost, but what make people they go there? I want to go see the pyramid, because always they advertise them, they on social media, they do everything about that. So we say forget some beautiful sites that we Sierra Leone will attract people there, for let people then say begin go. And put that for one now but something happened today, bridge broke, you will see everybody just get the social media now we last we use them, but it's like we don't exhaust now that people they try for do other things. We don't misuse them. So this is the problem, because small thing happens, so they don't take care, don't put them. You go see thing happen, just know. Like one time me and the CEO will discuss some of the accidents they happen. Before people then go help, for go rescue people, instead they go to the phone, they see and this they snap, the person they holler. Then they can say, na me first put on our Facebook, na me first put on our WhatsApp group. You see, now we last can go into society, but who can go there now with the misuse. So just like we family them, I don't listen, they are not come together and build Sierra Leone. How? We then now begin rebrand we said and try to put Sierra Leone a very good picture. We get the bad things, yes we know, but as we go, we try for change. And let me say try for change the attitudes, so that we will get a better Sierra Leone. So, Mr. Ishmael, before we let you go get the last word, we will tell family and say goodbye.
Yeah, well, me brothers them we engage in very serious talks them now, but we country, and we hope see if anybody no get chance for hearing this today, we get an opportunity for follow us on Facebook. Salone now you say bush no day for three bad picking. Whatever happens in Salone, now we here for embrace Salone. Now we here for take Salone as we begin. Or only way we do that, we get chance for move Salone higher level than we decided today. I would encourage everybody for follow on board and making contribution, whether on our Facebook page or if you want to get access to it, you ask the radio station. We organize this a discussion here for me contacts. You're welcome for call at all times. So thank you all for listening, and I thank you for creating this opportunity for how we make a small introduction about Lek We Salone.
Thank you very much, Brother Ishmael Kargbo. So, Fambu, that's Brother Ishmael Kargbo. We are the founder of Lek We Salone. We're based right there in Sweden, but in the try for established contact. You can go on the Facebook and just type Lek We Salone. You will get on there. Then, if you want, then you can be able to establish contact with our WhatsApp, but you will actually consent to the Facebook. Then you said will be part of that particular project and see how we will advance Sierra Leone. Everybody, every Sierra Leonean, you are invited to visit the Facebook of Lek We Salone. Other thing will come with Mr. Kargbo again. Me na Senesie Brima. They say Tata from Paris.
Thank you very much, Senesie Brima.